Hello, hello, collective. Trying something different. I've seen a lot of people do this lately, so we're actually going to try this. Not that you don't like seeing my beautiful face, but I want to try my new camera out. So I pulled some cards here. These are the Clarifying Life deck. Can't see that. They're Clarifying Life Situations deck, and on the bottom of the deck, we have commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. So this is for March 30th through, I think it's April 5th. April 5th. So there you go, commitment. Make sure that you are having commitment. Commit to the next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. So the first card that came out, I wanted to get this for the entire week, and a lot of cards wanted to come out and give you a message today. So we're going to do that. So we'll start with the first one, which is slow climbing. Slow climbing. Okay, so slow climbing says you are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. And I know I had temperance come out for me. So just make sure that you have a little bit of patience. Remember that things are coming to you. Illuminate your path with openness and insight. Ready yourself for a newfound understanding of content. So this is Crystal of Clarity. Crystal of Clarity. Okay. The next one that fell out was Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here fears are faced and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. So don't be afraid to, take your best foot forward, even though it seems like a long and, lustrous path that you're going down. Don't be afraid because, you are, you have protection with the crystals of clarity. You also have protection of the divine. So just make sure that you are enjoying the journey. Embrace each moment fully. Stay open to new experiences and lessons along the way. So enjoy the path. It may be a long, long path, but remember to enjoy it. Okay, this is true intentions. So stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you towards genuine fulfillment. Again, it may be filled with shadows, but you are always in the path of protection and righteousness, and embrace the potential. Explore an abundance of opportunities with an open mind. Answers revealed answers reveal limitless horizons for your journey. So even if you feel like you are being pushed and pulled in all different directions, remember that these twists and turns are literally putting you on the right path, to abundance and where you need to go. All right, so the next one is Feather of Hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an upward future. So again, embrace the feather of hope that you are being put to where you need to be put. And I'm putting them this way so that you can see this side of it. So, enjoy the journey. So you guys can kind of see that. So they may be a little backwards. I do apologize. Embrace solitude. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons and a quiet introspection. So remember to, this is, there, I don't know. There we go. I think that's a lot better. You guys can probably read them now. But remember that, again, embrace the solitude. Remember to reflect. Remember to, reflect on where you've come, and you have so far to go. But remember, baby steps, slow and steady wins the race. So slow climb. And then also you have commitment to the journey. So with determination, go all in with the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. So again, commitment to the journey, stay true to yourself, grab that feather of hope. Remember that you are on the right path. You have never stopped. Okay. You never stop being on the right path. So stay committed to your journey and remember that everything is coming to you. It just may be slow. And remember, have that courage, embrace the courage, because you're going into the valley of shadows, which could be a long, see how like this path is winding and there's fog there. And it looks like, remember those movies where I know in Beauty and the Beast, for example, there was, the path where it was all bright and flittery and birds were all around. And then there was the path where it was really like, shadowy and full of fog. And he's like, which way do we go? So even if the path ahead seems like, it's full of fog and, there's an eeriness about it, remember that you always have, to be brave and to follow the path of least resistance, because remember that spirit is telling you that you are on a slow climb, but yet you are to embrace the potential, embrace the solitude, true intentions. Again, this is all for your benefit. This is all going to benefit you. And commit to your journey. Stay true to who you are and the path you are on. I guarantee you that you can't go wrong with this. Okay. So that is your life situations. I'll take a 5-minute break and be back with you. All right. And here is the collective spread for this week of March 30th through April 5th. The sun came out. So the sun, of course, the sun is the most positive card in our deck. It's positivity, it's moving forward, it's everything you could want and more coming to you. So this is positivity, this is abundance, this is everything coming to you. So I'm hearing if you had a wish that you were hoping for to come to you, it will come to you. Now I know the cards are not all on here. So a lot of them came barreling out. So the ones that are over here, I will show them one by one. But here, I just kind of put these together and then we'll show them. Okay. So we have the sun and then we have clarifying cards. But again, the sun, the most positive card in our deck, positivity, success, abundance, getting everything you want. You can see this guy here is celebrating. He's riding a bull. And of course, me being a Taurus, Aries Taurus cusp, I am a bull. So you have success this week. You have happiness. You have love, happiness. You have success. You have positivity. Everything is working in your favor. People are liking what you're doing. Hopefully you can see that. So this is a very positive card. The number 19, very positive. You're getting your just rewards, I keep hearing. And that, people are starting to see the light when it comes to you. Remember that the sun is the reason for, plants and animals being nurtured and being the plants growing as seeds growing in the ground. So whatever seeds you planted are being nurtured. They're growing. So again, you're being nurtured and you're getting what you need. You planted your seeds and now you are reaping the rewards. So a good card to start off with for this week, because we have a lot of things going on here. For the first one that came out was the moon. Okay. Sun and the moon together, kind of, yin and yang kind of energy here. But again, the moon is about, something is hidden. There's mysterious things going on behind the scenes. So this could be spirit not showing you where you need to go. It could be that you need to follow your intuition, your subconscious um, mind instead of your conscious mind. But something is definitely hidden for you. This could be maybe the success that you've been hoping for, like maybe you don't see it coming, but the sun is here to remind you that it is here. So the moon is something hidden, something mysterious, could be in the works for you. So look out for that. We have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. He's trying to, it looks like water here, and he's trying to, look at the pentacles. In the original deck, it's people being left out in the cold, but they don't look up and see that there is shelter. So because something is hidden, you may feel like, spirit has left you in the cold, or you're not getting what you need. You feel left behind, maybe. But the sun, again, is trying to tell you that there is positivity coming in. So even if you feel left out in the cold, or there's something hidden, something you're not seeing, remember that if you go within, and the Four of Swords is about rest and rejuvenation. We usually, in the writer's deck, we see a guy, laying down. This guy is kind of kneeling. He may be meditating on that sword. He may be contemplating where he goes next. So I'm feeling like you need to really go in this week. Go inward, because again, if you feel left out in the cold, you feel like something is hidden from you, you can't see it. Going within is better, because the answers will be revealed. Like in the other cards, the life clarification cards, something will be revealed. So all you have to do is keep looking for it. Because we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, artistry, working hard with a group. So maybe that project you've been, trying to get done just needs a little collaboration with someone else, and it'll get done. So this is about teamwork also in financial matters. So maybe there's someone helping you get to where you need to be in a project, or, you start working as a team again at work. But something is definitely going to come together for you this week. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, rewards, getting what you need. So because of the collaboration, you could be being filled with fulfillment, happiness. Again, the sun, it's just telling you that whatever you felt out in the cold with, whatever felt mysterious or hidden to you, is now being revealed. And you're feeling great. You're feeling like you got exactly what you want. Maybe you accomplished something thanks to the collaboration of other people in your team. You're starting to work as a team, so you're getting emotionally fulfilled. Okay. We also have the Queen of Swords. That's the next one in the row here. So I'm actually going to put that over there. So the Queen of Swords is someone who's very logical. They think with their head and not their heart. They can be a little disconcerting, especially when it comes to emotion. They're more logical in thinking. But you can see how she just stands there with her sword, and she looks very strong, like she's a very strong person. This could be you or someone you know. So this is saying, take time to be logical about things. Try not to let your emotion get too much into it. You may have success this week, again with the Sun card. You'll have success, but again, remember that there are more projects to come. There's more success to be had. And remember that the Queen of Swords also is about thoughts, truth. You could be getting some clarification on something this week, something that may have been hidden or not very clear. Maybe your role in something. And she can also take that sword and cut away what no longer serves her. So the thoughts that are no longer serving her could be cut away. So you might want to think about that too. No longer you had success now, and you can do anything. You are a very strong person, very strong-willed. So don't let disturbing thoughts or negative thoughts get in the way, especially if you feel out in the cold. Remember that if you ask for help, help will always be there for you. Okay, so the clarification, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about charity. This is about it's about charity, give and receive. So you are at a place now where you can give and receive. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure a good spot to see this. So there we go. So you are, it's give and take. You're able to give more than you receive now because of your success. So be on the lookout that you may have to give a little more than you receive, and that's okay. But also, I'm hearing like take care of yourself, because the give and take goes both ways. So be willing to take care of yourself here. And remember that the Queen of Swords, she is good at taking care of things, taking care of her own thoughts, her own feelings, and she's good at taking care of herself. So self-care here. We have the Page of Swords, which is about curiosity. It also could be about, you seeking the truth or getting a message that is about truth. So, you could be getting a message that, a clarification on why something was so successful, or, you're steadily going up. So, just stay curious and be ready to, seek out the truth and seek out clarity. Okay, then we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a stable person, someone who's very stable, very wealthy. They are abundant. They care about their home and their family. So someone who, is very, like I said, very stable in the home. So this could be you. You could be thinking about your stability and your money. You could be getting more money. You could be coming into wealth. So remember that the Queen of Swords says, don't let this all go to your head. That to receive is to give is also as to receive. To give is also as good as receiving. Okay, so be stable, but be humble. I keep hearing be humble. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups. And I love this beautiful artwork because I love like ancient Egypt and stuff. Sorry, a little bit of a glare there. So the Seven of Cups is about choices. You have choices out there. All you have to do is, use your intuition. With the Moon card, that is like your intuition, your subconscious. Try not to delude yourself too much about those decisions though, but go inwards with the Four of Swords and pick what you think is right for you. Okay, so that we have the Hanged Man. So this is the clarification. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man has himself upside down so he can see stuff from a different perspective. So these choices that you have, or these choices that are coming into your life, you need to go inward and you need to make sure that you see this from all sides before you make a decision. What I want you to do is I want you to remember that you need to look at everything from all sides and see it from a different perspective, because what choice, you can't go wrong if you follow your intuition. Okay, but you want to see all of these decisions from a different perspective so that you can choose the right one that's good for you. Again, this is, you'll feel defeated because, oh, what do I choose? I don't know what to do. What if I go this way and this happens? So this is sort of saying, get out of your own head, because you're going to kind of like defeat yourself. And the sword deck is about thoughts, they're about thoughts and ideas. So with this one, I just feel like get out of your own head about these choices, because you're only going to defeat yourself. And like I said, the Hanged Man is about seeing something from a different perspective. So instead of seeing it from, oh, well, if I take this, this is going to happen, and it's usually bad, what you what you want to do is you want to get out of your own head and see it from a different perspective, because you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is good. It's success, it's independent wealth, it's getting your just rewards, it's the finer things in life. This is what you've been wanting. This is why you're making a decision that is so impactful. But no matter what decision you choose, you're going to come out on top, because you followed your intuition, you got out of your own head, and you saw it from a different perspective. So instead of seeing the glass half empty, you're going to see it half full. Okay. Hey, I have this, this, and this, and it could be better, and this is why. Okay. But not because, oh, woe is me. If I take this new job or whatever, I'm going to get fired. So don't try not to think that way. And like I said, get out of your own head. So the last couple of cards we have is the Hierophant. So this is tradition. This is hierarchy. This could be a marriage, but this is also about, spirituality. As you can see, the two priests are looking to the Hierophant, for guidance. And this is a Taurus card. I know, because several people have said it was a Taurus card. But so the Hierophant, again, is about spirituality. So perhaps you need to talk to Spirit. Maybe Spirit can help you with your decisions, and ask questions. Maybe it'll come to you in a dream. Remember, the 7 of Cups is about, you're making decisions. So if you are, well, I'm not really sure what I should do, what should I do? And ask Spirit, or ask God, Jesus, whoever you pray to, will help you in finding what you need for spiritual guidance. That's what this could be. It could be that you need spiritual guidance at this time. Okay. What came out for the clarification is the Page of Cups. So a message about some kind of emotional, could be love. Maybe you need to make a decision about love. Maybe there's someone you've had your eye on, and you need a message about them. You could ask your spirit team or your spirit guides or whatever you call to, and they'll give you a message. This is usually pages are the messengers. So this could be a message about some kind of, person that you want to see. Maybe that person is right for you. Maybe they're not. So ask for spiritual guidance, and, a message may come to you. Okay. So we also have a lot of wands in here. So again, these decisions could be making you feel like you have a lot of burden. So the 10 of Wands is you feel burdened, you're carrying a lot on your back, and you're not really sure where to go. Again, with the Hierophant, you might want to ask your spiritual team, because you feel like you're carrying too much. Should I take this job? Should I do this? Should I do that? You might want to ask for spiritual guidance, because you really do feel like you have, a lot of burdens. But I think that your spiritual team is going to come back and say, look, you have new things coming to you. So new beginnings, with the Ace of Wands, and then the 3 of Wands is your ship coming in. So you have new abundance coming to you, new opportunities. Your ship is coming in with your Ace of Wands and your 3 of Wands here. So you have those abilities. Once you have, your options are, your choices, you have things coming for you. So you have the Ace of Wands and then the 3 of Wands, which is new opportunities coming in, and your ship is coming in. So remember that even if you have these burdens, you're not really sure which way to go, you're kind of at a crossroads almost, you can always ask, for guidance. And then we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is about balance, triumph. It's about movement. So whatever choice you make, this is telling me that literally you will come out the victor. Okay. I'll put that like that. So the Chariot is all about abundance, triumph, victory, balance, movement. As you can see, um, he sort of has a sphinx here with a human face. So, but again, whatever choice you choose or whatever spirit guides you, if you need that kind of help, whatever answer they give you and you follow it, you will come out abundant. You will definitely get a new beginning. So definitely some great cards here. I just want to show you the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. So there you go. So you have manifestation coming in. You have you are manifesting your desires. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is ever turning, ever going. So remember that, you are manifesting. Okay. Your dreams are coming to you by the Wheel of Fortune. So just look out for that, because, I mean, these were great cards to start. We started with the Sun, which is the most positive. So I think you have some decisions to make here. I think that if you need help, I would ask for spiritual advice on any kind of decision you want to make. And again, this is new for me. I never really done this before. But let me know if you like this. I can do more of these in the future. But I hope that solves everything. And I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Mrs. Witchy Perfect and Mrs. Witchy Perfect Tarot. And I'll hopefully see you next week.